Okay,
I was
hi.
never in that
We're
photo
back.
in the article.
Ish. I had to reboot OBS. I tried to start StreamYard. StreamYard was giving me trouble, so now I'm back.
Yeah.
This is the greatest stream ever.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty much like I went and readjusted things. Hey Cameron Metter. Welcome to SSJ4 Jason, Scrublord Gaming, and Muteki T, Common Jojo. Thank you all for like popping back in.
Have you seen National Lampoon Christmas Vacation?
Yes, many times.
You know the rant. You know the rant Clark does at the very end of the movie.
Yes.
Is that you?
No, I was thinking more Steve Martin, Plane Strange and Automobiles at the car rental place.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
that was more where my headspace is. I don't like when things don't go well. But also welcome back, Jamie's World and Hellfire, and JoJo Star. I lost my title cards too. My little like fancy it's news time thing. I can't find it. It's all missing because it's.
They went to the graveyard.
They went to the monster graveyard, and I don't have a Monster Reborn on me. I don't even have my video centered anymore.
Santa doesn't even have a scrap iron scarecrow. That's how useless his deck is right now.
I know. I miss my scrap iron. Anyways, I don't have bad internet. It runs really good, except when I'm streaming through OBS. So, I mean, it's hardwired. It's the fast stuff, and yet OBS is just like your internet sucks.
I like how you say it like it's a drug. It's the bad stuff.
Scrublord Gaming says, "Everyone, don't forget to re-like the stream." Yes, please. I had to kill the other stream because I could not get it to.
Well, yeah, take it out back. Take it out back. Get the shotgun.
Yeah.
Give it the good old Yeller man.
I really like streaming, but this is like what? This is like the 6th week in a row we've had issues.
I think YouTube's trying to kill us.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube likes. I don't know what's going on. YouTube hates me now.
Maybe you need to move to Twitch.
I don't want to move to Twitch. Twitch is worse.
Exactly.
The battles of the two evils.
Thank you, Jamie's World. Twitch is worse. I don't want to do Twitch. I'd rather do YouTube, but it's something going on. Hey, LPH.
I mean, there's another place that you could probably do.
What's the other option?
There's Flowpane, but that's a paid subscription.
Well, you said you do YouTube. Well, you could go do the Hub.
No,
but that's a network.
That's a different content output.
Hey man, Transformers the movie used to be on there.
I know,
as well as X videos for some reason.
People figured out how to pirate stuff through adult websites. But anyways,
that's the weirdest thing ever. Where you had to go get movies off of adult sites. That was still wild. The last 10 years.
It was.
I love you. I unironically upload like Let's Plays like on that site, but not like in a sexual way. They just post there for like normally.
Hey, so I think views. Did we get our did the audience find us again? Hey, there's Zeltrax.
24.
I told you.
We
got 24. We're good. I think people are coming back. Cameron, don't worry. That's a news topic. We'll get there.
Wait, the Pornhub?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was responding to comments. Anyways, no. I don't.
Because I'm downloading things means we talk about it now.
Dear OBS, I hate you with a burning passion.
Dear Santa, destroy OBS for me.
Dear Santa, give me a better program. Guys, anybody got alternatives to OBS? Throw them in the chat. I need options.
I mean, there's do you want to speak for free or?
Yes, I don't have the budget to pay for streaming software.
Back in the day, it used to be all about XSplit.
XSplit. Is that still around? XSplit?
It might be.
Yep. Everybody.
Zoom, you can't use Zoom for streaming.
Zoom, I can't stream. Zoom only lets me do 40 minutes.
Get out of here. Get out. Go.
Is Google Plus? Is Google Plus live sort of thing?
Go home.
No drugs at your home.
Another thing. So you know, I'm going to try in the next week. I'm going to try getting off of Google Chrome. Going to put it all back onto Firefox.
Use Opera.
Yeah. Opera or Firefox. I'm going to try something because I'm wondering if Google Chrome's doing it. And
Okay, so OBS. Okay, how much RAM does this computer have?
I don't know. I can't think of things like that right now. Well, hold on, where's text edit?
Remember, he has a Mac, so he's one of the few people that can play Sonic's Dream Team.
Yeah, but I'd have to pay for Apple Arcade, and I'm not a monster.
That's the thing, Apple Arcade. I had a free trial of it, but yeah.
Opera's free, or at least the browser.
Well, the browser is, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm also going to close my Notes app, because who knows how Apple's running that. Because I have my notes. I keep my notes synced to my phone. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. You know, guys, I feel lost. Notes just crashed. Why is Notes not responding? Your notes. Okay. I just copied our notes for the stream into text edit, which is probably just what I needed to do this whole time. All right. Next week, we're not going to be using Chrome. Anybody else got anything to say before we get into our second hour of the show? I
don't. We spent 40. Oh my god, we literally almost spent a whole hour.
We had to spend a whole hour just talking about Doctor Who and Godzilla
and technical
difficulties.
And a lot of stuff you didn't hear while we were off air.
All right, guys. I think everybody's ready to move. Are ready to do the news? Yeah. How do you crash Notes, JoJo Star? Is the question I've been asking for 6 months while it's not been working. We're going to get on with the news, because we got news. Let's get to it. Let's do it, guys. First things first. The first piece of news of the day, Disney's been hacked. I don't know if I'm breaking this news, because Disney hasn't admitted to it, but I just wanted to, point this out so that everybody's aware. This is not sized correctly. Hold on. There we go. Disney's been hacked. Their Disney Movie Club and Disney Movie Insider's websites have had a message similar to this since just before Thanksgiving, where it says, due to a technical issue with a third-party operations vendor, we're unable to enroll new members, process feature title orders, and online orders for current Disney Movie Club members. Confirmed orders before the 17th have been processed and shipped. You not received a confirmation. Rest assured your orders are received and your ship as soon as we're able. While the customer care center is currently unavailable, members can continue to respond to feature title offers via the automated phone system, and our team is working to resolve the issue. This is just before Thanksgiving, so this is what? It's been over a week.
Yeah.
Almost 2. I think tomorrow marks 2 weeks since Disney Movie Club's been down. On Disney Movie Insiders, you can actually...
Stuff happened.
Yeah. Disney Movie Insiders, you can redeem rewards that cost 0 points, but if you want to use points, it just doesn't work. Now, here's the thing. We were discussing this in the Discord, because, I think a bunch of us who were on the Disney email list got this. This was an email from Temu Palette that said, dear, customer, you get $2 a year for Disney Plus, which I was like, that sounds like a scam. And I was like, I don't know who Temu Palette is, right? Well, here's the thing. Temu Palette, as you notice, is a VIP contact with that little gold star there. I got this other one that said, claim your gift for a loyalty program for Temu. And then I checked the Temu Palette address to find out it's from the Disney Movie Insiders alert email. So something happened. They talked about this issue with the third-party vendor, but it's very clear that the at least Movie Insiders and the Movie Club side of the Disney website has been hacked. Who knows how extensive, because they haven't said a word about it. But getting emails like this and like this, definitely that it shouldn't be from the Disney Movie Insiders thing. And if you get these emails, report them as as spam.
Don't click anything in there.
Yeah, don't click anything. Someone, I think Spin Dash mentioned in the Discord that someone on Reddit clicked the Disney Movie or the Disney Plus offer thing, and that their credit card company flagged it as fraudulent. So this is 100% not real, but these are the 2 emails I got. And again, they came from the Disney Movie Insiders email, which means their email's been hacked. There was a few other companies that got hacked over Thanksgiving with ransomware, and I imagine that this portion of the Disney company also got hacked, but I don't think Disney wants to say they got hacked, because imagine the headline of Disney been hacked. Anyways,
yeah, Disney can't show weakness.
Exactly.
Disney's been showing a lot of weakness lately, even including stuff out of their control. But this is really bad. So, anyways, just be wary, everyone out there. Just want to kind of bring attention to it. I don't really have any follow up on it. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed too, because I would have my Indiana Jones Blu-ray by now if it wasn't for this.
Hey, it's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah. But my Blu-ray's locked because they can't process orders. Basically, is what this says. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but they did mention third-party operations vendor because their software is not built in-house, which is pretty standard. That's not like it's that crazy. So there's that. Are we ready to move on with the news? Anybody got thoughts on the Disney scam thing or anything else you want to say?
Well, just stay safe. Don't click any suspicious email links. All that stuff.
Yep. Sounds. Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad for all the.
I'm glad you showed me though, so I could double check that stuff.
Yeah. Tell if you're like parent or so in their that old age where they always ask you about these certain things. Make sure to tell them.
Mom.
Yeah, make sure to tell them don't trust any Disney emails you see moving forward. Without me looking at it first.
Because those are the first emails I've gotten from Disney like since Disney Movie Club went down. So yeah, that's definitely it's definitely concerning for sure.
I mean, Temu's not James Ward. Temu's not a scam, but it's just another like wish like site. It just
and they shouldn't be sending emails through a Disney Movie Insider account.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right. In other news, Jeff Fowler, the director of Sonic the Hedgehog movies and Sonic the Hedgehog game cutscenes, because that dude has a circular career. He said often running Sonic Movie 3 in theaters December 20th, 2024. So this is like reconfirming the December 20th, 2024 release date for Sonic 3. And he showed the stand-in model for Shadow, or at least his hands and feet.
It looks great. The redesign of the shoes look great, and a lot of people point out his rings are definitely are clip-ons, so those inhibitor rings are coming off.
Yeah,
which I can't wait.
The fun part is that one of the early gigs for Jeff Fowler as a director was directing the Shadow the Hedgehog cutscenes.
Yeah, so it's like full circle.
Full circle moment for this guy.
Someone said the Sonic fans when they get to watch a kid die in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, not this again.
I don't know how Maria's gonna die this time, again. But it's gotta happen. Miteki says, is the script good because strike? Well, yeah, they finished the script, I think, because they
finished it after movie 2. I'm pretty sure they were production. Like pre-production after movie 2 came out.
The biggest thing with the Sonic movies, they have to have the scripts locked a lot sooner because of all the VFX work, and they don't have Disney money to throw around and change things at the last moment. So,
because even though the strike happens, they still were able to get a chunk of the film done because they pretty much before the actor, before the strike was over, they pretty much
they shot location stuff so they could do VFX stuff. Work.
Yeah, pretty much they did shoot everything they need that only focus on the CG character, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, all that stuff. That's all probably done, and then now they're filming with the actors now.
Yep, and that'll be done in time. They'll be definitely doing it. The thing is, I'm curious. Yeah, there's discussion of like who's going to voice Shadow. It's gonna be like if the personality fits the regular original voice of Shadow, they'll probably use them. If it doesn't, then they'll get somebody else. It's just usually how they do it.
It's got to be a Hollywood actor because Shadow's the main thing for the movie, like Knuckles.
I think also like you can't have Shadow be the exact same personality as he is in the games and stuff.
I think they're really good. I've seen some really good I've seen Robert Pattinson coming around. I think that's a really good pick and such. I'll tell you, when that actor tweets out he's with Shadow, the industry got blow up.
Yeah, I mean the internet blew up enough when Idris Elba did that Knuckles.
Just posted the fist. Did the Knuckles fist tweet? Yep.
Yep. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited. We will follow up on that, of course, in the future. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm weird. Anyways, all right. Let's see. So next up, I'm not going to show any more than this because Warner Brothers sucks. Godzilla Kong New Empire had a trailer come out.
Monkey.
I gotta tell you, walking out of -1 and then seeing this trailer, I was just like, this is why Godzilla is the most beautiful thing on the earth.
I feel like
horrible war commentary or slaps a monkey. Like it's,
I kind of like the I do like. I know we have Monarch also, but Toe can do the more.
Did Jerry drop?
I think he dropped, but it sounds of it. I do like the idea that Toho can do the more drama heavy Godzilla films, where Legendary can just do the classical monster kaiju battle films. I think that's a good composition, because you're going to be Godzilla fans that like one over the other, so you get both, and I think that's a good deal, honestly.
Both is good. I like both. I really do like the way that they do like the MonsterVerse is sort of like taking a lot of like late Showa Godzilla inspiration, and then like Toho's kind of doing like early Showa Godzilla stuff.
That shot where Godzilla and Kong run into cameras, I love that shot. I love all the memes.
It looks. This movie looks like it's going to be like bad in all the best ways.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is the funny joke that happened. Like I said, so last night I wake up pretty late because I haven't been feeling good, and Jerry never once brings up, "Hey, have you seen the trailer yet?" I didn't find out till like 6 in the morning after Jerry went to bed, and I said, "What the?" I literally was like, "What?" Like no one messaged me going, "Well, the trailer's out." None of y'all. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, here's the thing. The last time I messaged you, "Hey, this trailer's out," you said, "Yeah, I know, I saw it already," and I was like, "Okay, I just not gonna tell him about trailers."
I love how
is like, because Darkon already will be texting me when I'm like, I already knew before him. And I'm like, ah.
I do love Kong's like infinitely gauntlet looking thing he has his arm.
Oh yeah, he's got like a little arm brace.
And I do love people just calling this new form of Zilla just Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer.
My favorite part about this is how everyone's like, it's a full robot hand. I'm like, bro, that's just an athletic brace, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they showed it in the. They give you a nice close up.
I mean, when I first saw it, I thought the yank. I forget. Are the Pacific Rim films canon to the Legendary verse? No. Okay, there's one that's like, I know some people debated on that for a while.
I think it was a debate until Pacific Rim Uprising, and then Godzilla vs. Because they're like Pacific Rim Uprising is like 2024. And then like Godzilla Kong was like, it's like the overlap has already happened with the timelines, because Pacific Rim took place in the future, but that future we've caught up to it now. So something like that.
So what do you guys predict are gonna be the main villain?
Well, we know the main villain's the giant orangutan.
But you think there's gonna be a kaiju? What's gonna be the new classic kaiju coming into this film?
I don't think anything. So I think they're gonna skip a classic kaiju this time, to be honest.
Oh no! There's rumors that a classic kaiju, like that Rodan, might have been inserted in this film last minute.
I mean, I have been asking, where's Rodan since King of Monsters came out?
Because like allegedly, like there was this thing from early screenings that like an original kaiju showed up, and everyone was like, "Why couldn't you just have like the new Mothra or the new Rodan show up?" I guess that might be a thing. I don't know how true the early test. The problem is, the early test screenings that like reviews without like out of context ones don't even seem real at times, because they keep coming from like early screenings that were held like in China and like Europe.
There's also because test screenings usually are like a small focus group of people that aren't usually online, and so it's like when we hear from them, it's always weird. It's always second and third hand.
So like allegedly, like one screening had an original kaiju,
and
another one is allegedly Rodan or Mothra's in it. And then there's supposed to be some kind of ice dragon that's going to try to freeze the Earth, and that one supposedly is real, even though nothing is shown.
There's three kaiju that are in this movie that we haven't seen, because the Kickstarter for the prequel comic to this movie has an enamel pin set of 6, but they couldn't reveal 3 of them until the movie comes out. And so the three it comes with is Godzilla, Kong, and the new orangutan monster. So there's at least 3 other kaiju they haven't shown us.
And also, one of those kind of claims that usually those are in a different language, so they're kind of like guerrilla translated. So like it'll be translated. It's like original language. Then it'll be translated by another language. That'll be translated to another language. So when we get it, it's like, I think that's what they're talking about.
Muteki, there was a Kickstarter because they were doing a deluxe edition hardcover of the comic that's coming out to retail normally. It's a normal retail book, but if you want like the fancy deluxe edition hardcover that's the same size as the omnibus, you get it from Kickstarter. That's very common practice for comic books.
Yeah, Chaos's net did die.
Everybody's having technical problems today, guys. Yeah. All right, well, Barbenheimer meets Old Monkey with robot arm. I don't know what's his new nickname.
Primal.
Optimus Primal meets Barbenheimer.
I've been calling him Fistatron.
Yeah, that's it.
He looks like Hellboy because he's got one big arm.
Yeah, you're right. I do love all the memes. Like one of the memes I was thinking of is just like you running to the. I'm assuming at a certain pre-order or a certain Muscle Man.
We'll talk about that.
I literally made a tweet this morning that said me and Ben running to Power Morphicon because we're probably gonna have to go on foot to get there now.
This is literally you guys running.
I mean, like, if I got to, like I even told Vaughn, I'll be like, yo, I will pay for you to come to. I was like, I will pay for you to come.
Yeah, you guys don't take plane or train. You guys just run.
Just go on foot like Godzilla.
At this point, it'll just be Ben and Vaughn taking turns using my legs as like handles to a rickshaw, and someone standing on the back of the wheelchair.
So who's who then? Who's Kong and who's Zilla then? In that.
Well, if it's just me and Ben, I'm Zilla. He's Kong. It's not a black joke. He actually is a Kong fan. It's really awkward though when you have your black friend who says I like Kong more than Godzilla, and then everyone looks at you thinking you're the racist.
Oh God.
Well, anyways, moving on to I saw the Godzilla and Kong running from Red Man.
I love that. Again, all the memes from both Japan and America are beautiful.
Oh, dude. Some of the best ones are the anime openings. Cause, someone did, I think, the Attack on Titan one. One did,
Was it Victor? Was it Stardust Memory? Which Gundam intro had the
That
running?
was the winner. They did Stardust Memory.
Yes, Stardust Memory.
Another one was that song that goes da 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 da. Yeah. I can't think what anime that is, but I know the song.
Speaking of anime, Suicide Squad Isekai got a trailer and a cast reveal. Let me tell you the guys' news before we discuss. First of all, there was a trailer and it revealed that like here's our main characters for this thing. So we've got
in it.
Let me talk. Anna Nagase is going to be playing Harley Quinn. We've got Yuichiro Umehara as the Joker. We've got Reigo Yamaguchi as Deadshot. We've got Takahito Koyasu as Peacemaker. Jun Fukuyama as Clayface. But Clayface in this version is like, I'm going to wear a suit and a hat, like, as my default.
Did they say...
And then Saburo Kimura as King Shark, because Japan loves that racist little bitch.
Oh, God.
I don't even know how to... Like, Saburo Kimura should have played Peacemaker, because Peacemaker is kind of racist.
Well, that's the point.
But yeah, I also... Guys, how did Peacemaker become, like, a B-list DC character now? What happened?
John Cena. Oh,
right. Yeah,
that's your answer.
The trailer looked good, and then I saw Subaru Kimura as King Shark, and I was just like,
we're at Password X Isekai.
Suicide Squad Isekai, yeah.
God, if we're talking about something that like, I when I first got announced, I'm like, okay, but like I'm tired of Suicide Squad stuff. I'll check. And I checked the trailer, and it's the most. I get DC has a hard time selling to the Japanese market for Marvel, but I don't think this is not it.
This is not it. Like Batman Ninja was not it.
Here's the thing, Batman Ninja. I don't like that
JoJo
film.
stars Saburo Kimura has done blackface intentionally, and he always gets cast as black characters.
His black hair for some reason
because he's a rapper, guys. He loves his rap. He loves going about doing it, man. He got to do the raps, man, and the hip hops. He thinks he's black, guys.
Ugh. Yeah. But like, God, like
he likes the Jello and the pudding.
God, yeah. I watched this
I'm not
trailer.
implying that he Bill Cosby people, but I am actually.
I gotta tell you, the DC fandom finding out how racist Kimura was probably like the funniest thing I saw on Twitter because people were like, "Oh, look at that! There's all these people," and then all the Commentator fans were like, "Yeah, you should know something."
Good.
Yeah.
I think my problem with this is it's so clear trying so hard to sell to the Japanese market and it's not. I don't like it. Like guess what? Guess what? When the trailer came out,
guess the Outsiders and make a ton of the leader.
Well, that's the thing. Like, this is my problem. DC, like, if you want to really try to sell DC to the Japanese audience, use actual characters that will work. for DC. Oh no, I think Japan would probably like Blue Beetle. Like he's just a common writer.
It's surprising Blue Beetle never got any Japanese push.
Or anything like that. They're like, I don't know, Constantine could probably work for J-Horror stuff.
I was about to ask which article was it. I didn't even realize we're on Anime News Network, and then I saw like Columbo on the side. I was like, what did Mucha write for Hero Club? I just sat there and I was like, what did Mucha do?
Yeah.
I legit thought Mucha did. Oh my god.
But like, we got Harley. But guess what? When this thing got announced, Harley Quinn, the anime Harley Quinn was everywhere because she was literally made to sell the series. And
Harley and Joker, always.
Yep.
Does anybody old enough to remember when Suicide Squad didn't even have Harley and Joker involved, and it was just like their own thing?
Vaguely.
I know. That's what I hate about the modern Suicide Squad.
Thanks, New 52.
Yeah, my problem with the modern Suicide Squad, especially after the movies, is it's always the same cast members every single time. It's the whole appeal of the squad is just a bunch of random villains put on like a suicide mission.
With only a few of them being carried over from the last mission.
Yeah. This is why Suicide Squad Hell to Pay is the best Suicide Squad adaptation.
Yeah. But first off, I don't like Clayface being here. Like I don't know what.
When is Clayface ever on the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Was he ever part? First, I don't know which Clayface it is, so I'm not sure it's Basil Carlo or another one. But I don't like the idea of Clayface.
It's Yandere Clayface.
Yeah, I don't like the Clay being in the squad because that never fits with. I know that doesn't fit with maybe because I'm so attached to the Rebirth Detective Comics. Clayface.
Cameron, I just said my favorite Suicide Squad adaptation, which was Hell to Pay. That movie was amazing.
Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Also, Deadshot looks like one thing I don't like about a lot of the Deadshots nowadays is they are always discount Will Smith. I don't mind. I fully don't mind them race swapping the character, but just don't make him just look like Will Smith all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. He looks not great, and I don't know.
The problem I have with the way they race swap Deadshot is that they always keep giving him the personality of Bronze Tiger.
Yeah, that too.
He's never Deadshot. He's Bronze Tiger, but guns instead.
It's not I know people could say, "Oh, Peacemaker." Now they just look at John Cena, but that's the thing. The only thing that makes Peacemaker look at John Cena is his jawline. That's it. Yeah. It could be any other white man, white dude underneath.
Peacemaker was nothing before John Cena.
Yeah, that's the thing. And also, my God, King Shark looks awful. Man, he's not Fred.
Scrub Lord Gaming brings up a good point. Also, I don't like how they don't seem to integrate into the world they go into at all. It'd be cool to see Deadshot with arm crossbows, but no, it's all just the outfits and gears just in a fantasy world. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I agree. They don't ever Peacemaker has this little axe thing.
That's the one credit I'll give Batman Ninja. It's Batman adapting to the Japanese setting he's in. And also I mean, I get they're in another world, classical fantasy era isekai, but you're not gonna bring any of the DC Magic people here. It's so easy.
Also, why did Joker not get a poster?
Because he's gonna be in there all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, please, if you're a dub this kid, actual dub actor, and not voice and not. I don't want to hear Tara Strong rip my ears apart.
I don't want to hear Tara Strong, period. But that's besides.
Yeah, that too.
Cameron says favorite member of the Suicide Squad. Mine has always been Bronze Tiger. I really like Bronze Tiger a whole lot. He never gets to be in anything.
Bronze Tiger is one of my favorite characters. But that's not what he think. I like Bronze Tiger in general. I like it being I didn't like it because he was in the Suicide Squad.
I like his dynamic on the squad because he's the moral center.
Mm-hmm.
It's like him and Rick Flag trying to hold everything together.
I don't know, especially with this and the defeat the Justice League. I'm so tired of the squad because I feel like the more they do with this team, they lose what the appeal they had.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Especially when they're not even good adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is that the 2016 movie, bit of a train wreck. The Gun movie was well made, but it's not a great. I don't ever see the Suicide Squad at they're really terrible people in the Gun movie, but then they're not likable terrible people, so that's always a problem. And then in the Assault on Arkham. That one was that was okay. Hell to Pay really got it. And then then they're just used all over the place in other ways. I still can't believe there is that clip from Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League where they're like, Captain Boomerang's main weapons are sniper rifles and pistols, and I was,
God, I hate that.
That was the clip that cemented me as going, I'm never buying this game. I'm sorry, this sucks. I got nothing.
Because the whole point of Task Force X, because that's what the team is called. I think that's also people forget. That's the meme of the actual team in universe.
We're spending one more minute on this, so get get wrapped
up. I would say just lose the appeal because they're meant to be a covert action force, not a things going to shit. Send the Suicide Squad. That's not the point. They're a secret spy team, practically.
It's kind of a problem in the DCEU as well, where the Suicide Squad and the JSA are both. Waller says, "Go do this."
Yeah, the Suicide Squad film. The Suicide Squad films kind of at least the first film, like the second film Before Sorrow was fine because that there were you go ask, hey, well, why didn't you ask JSA to do this instead?
Yep. All right. Well, we're moving on. Welcome, Crossy Hossy. How's everybody been today? Well, this is our second upload of the stream because OBS decided to be a little piece of crap. So, thanks, OBS. You're the best. Yay. Also, text edit's great for taking less bandwidth than notes, but it doesn't automatically open links, so that's annoying.
It doesn't.
Yeah, so we're just.
But it is good for being lightweight.
Yeah, I think the lightweight is balancing out. All right. Let's talk Gundam. All right, so confirm.
Another one. I don't.
Oh God, I have so much thoughts. Let's do this.
Igloo.
Gundam Latest Works was a video for the Gundam Fan E Festival that I keep forgetting is happening. They confirmed Gundam Seed Freedom is going to be released in the U.S.
Like a limited release or worldwide release?
No, that's the whole news. Don't ask me questions. I have no other info. That's all they said. Like, they literally just said it's coming out in the US and then gave no date, no detail, no format, no. It's just going to come out here. So, I don't know. Anyways, then we got details for Gundam Requiem of Vengeance, which had another teaser trailer. And then we'd heard about this before. This is being done in Unreal Engine 5. 6 30-minute episodes. We talked about this back in July for Anime Expo. We didn't have any other details on it. It's coming out in Netflix in 2024. So,
wait, so it's a series? I forgot what this was even announced before. This is my first time seeing it when the new trailer dropped. It's a series, not a movie?
Yes, we talked about this on the stream back in July.
We have, but it was a while ago.
Wow, I remember if I was either not on that stream or I just totally forgot about this project.
It's easy to forget because we have another thing that happened. Infinite, I haven't been collecting the Sonic Prime stuff. I can't even get the main Sonic stuff. I just can't also deal with Prime stuff.
I do.
Anyways, I've also heard there's quality problems with the Sonic Prime stuff.
Some of it, but they're not bad, honestly. Some has all of them.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I would be more into this. I mean, this is basically Igloo 3, like Wheels was saying. He was saying Igloo. This is Igloo 3, in my eyes. But oh my God, Bandai. You can milk the Universal Century without milking the 1 Year War.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Right. I hate
so done.
That's my problem. Is I don't mind it being another Universal Century thing, but I'm so goddamn tired of 1 Year War.
1 Year War.
Can you not do anything during Zeta or Double Zeta?
No, there's so much
Victory?
stuff. Like, why have we never seen Advance of Zeta adapted? Why have we never seen Char's Deleted Affair? Why have we never seen? Why have we not? Everyone goes to Crossbone. I am a champion of the F90. The F90 storyline is so freaking interesting, and nobody knows about it because they won't adapt it into anything. Moon Gundam was great, and they even put that in UC Engage. Why are we going right back to do more 1 Year War stuff again and again and again? Like, it's the same problem of, like, Milk Power Rangers nostalgia, not Mighty Morphin nostalgia. It's the same issue.
My problem with them always stick with the Young Years War, it's just so creative bankrupt because you can't do anything cool because you have to ask, hey,
a 1 Year War story where it's from the perspective of the Zeon, seeing how horrifying the Gundam is, has been done so many times.
Can we stop? Okay, can I be honest about this? Why do I know this is a fandom thing also, but I'm getting tired of it. Why are we? I get the Federations is not a great, what we're saying, great either, but isn't Zeon or Nazis, aren't they?
Yeah, they're space Nazis. Yeah.
Well, there's a difference. There's actually a difference. Zeon is not space Nazis. The Zabi family are space Nazis.
I know, but
and so they corrupted Zeon into space Nazis.
But still, they're the villains. I'm so tired.
There's not villains. Actually, the thing is about the original Gundam, it's a huge misconception. Tomino wrote it to be no villains and no heroes. There are good people on both sides. That is how he wanted to write it. Because the Federation has people on the white base that are good. But as soon as they get to Jabro, there's a bunch of crappy people they have to deal with. And then with Zeon, we never see any of the good people at Zeon, because all of them were dead by that point, and that's what the Origin and Thunderbolt was like exploring. But the problem that comes up with it is that Sunrise and Bandai keep hammering in the 1 Year War so much that it keeps adding so many layers that it's just like, okay, so everybody sucks, right?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Is that Gundam, the 1 Year War is an incredibly layered conflict, and they keep diluting it so much.
Remember, when the show was originally airing, though, people sympathized with the Zeons too hard, where they were like, no, they are supposed to be an allegory to the Nazis from the Zabi regime.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be sympathizing with
them.
Yep, exactly.
That's why I cringe a little when people sympathize a little too hard with them. I'm like,
and also, like, the problem sticking with the younger
they shouldn't have made Char so hot, guys. That's the answer.
Another problem with them doing more 1 Year War stuff is they're so you can't do anything cool because you got to ask, hey, how come this high advanced tech thing wasn't in mobile suit?
Yep.
So they had to hold themselves back, and that's boring. That's so boring with mecha designs.
Open that bag again.
And that's the problem, right? Because like the thing is, you get Thunderbolt, which actually does interesting things, and then people are like, "Oh, it's not canon." It's like, no, it is. It's just.
Why did they say not canon?
Oh, it's because something in the manga made it not.
The manga has stuff that conflicts with Zeta, but nothing in the. That's probably why they haven't made more of the anime. But the anime hasn't conflicted manga. See, the thing is, if you say Thunderbolt is not canon, 8th MS Team and War in the Pocket are also not canon. Because if the explanation is, oh, the Gundam tech is too advanced, have you seen the Alex? Have you looked at the way the ground Gundams work? You just have to go with the suspension of disbelief on that. But, you know, again, War in the Pocket, if Thunderbolt isn't canon, War in the Pocket, 8th MS Team aren't either. Thunderbolt is canon, according to the anime. Okay, that's how Sunrise does this. They don't make non-canon anime. That's just a thing. It doesn't always work out continuity-wise, but that is just the way that the canon works.
Except for Virtual Dolan's Island, I guess.
Doan's Island, the original Doan's Island is technically still canon. The movie is not. But yeah, welcome to Sunrise. Welcome to Sunrise.
That doesn't help that also this looks boring. It looks really boring.
It looks like Igloo 3. Which is not a compliment, because I've seen Igloo. I like parts of Igloo, but not all of it. It's weird that it's on Netflix, though. That's for sure. I don't know how to feel about the Netflix thing. I'm like, why is this a Netflix thing? It doesn't.
I'm assuming Halfway did very good to make this deal. Then
I guess. I mean, also Netflix still has that live action movie that'll come out someday.
10 million years. When I first saw this trailer, I thought it was for that, but no.
Yeah. Also, it didn't help the trailer wasn't actually released online publicly till like 2 days after it was shown at the event, so I only watched it off of like a cam rip. I mean, it looks well animated, but it also being done in Unreal Engine just makes it look like a video game.
Yeah, it looks like a video game.
Speaking of video games, the Gundam Silver Phantom VR animation project revealed its key visual. It's a cockpit. That's it, guys. I don't have anything else.
All I can think of is that all I can think of is the meme they're playing about like in action of that like the guy in the cockpit with sparks everywhere. If you were like real Gundam, like actual Gundam pilots getting blown up.
It does look like a panorama cockpit, so it may not be 1 Year War, which would be nice. I'm also not going to watch it because it's going to be exclusively on MetaQuest.
Isn't that the thing that's like MetaQuest or Metaverse? Gundam Metaverse?
MetaQuest, the Facebook thing.
Facebook thing.
Like so, like the Metaverse, the Gundam Metaverse did that badly.
Yes, they had a Gundam Metaverse event recently that wasn't on the Gundam Metaverse, but on VR chat instead. Also, Bandai lost a lot of CAD files when people.
Wait, what?
I don't own any VR stuff. Just for the heads up. Hey, Spin Dash. The thing is that the Gundam Metaverse had 3D CAD model data, so you could scan your custom Gunplot into the Metaverse. And they didn't have everything available. They had a chunk of it, but they didn't secure the files. So, like, when you download the client, you also could you could easily access the CAD files for the Gundams, and people were able to
and people did.
People 3D printed the Rising Freedom kit before it even existed.
Yep.
So Bandai Namco spent $130 million to lose a ton of money and get that information. And that information got all cease and desist off the internet, but it's still out there if you know how to look for it.
Exactly. Nothing really gets taken. Like, we see indeed off. Yeah, exactly. You can always look for it.
Me and Metal are still trying to get our hands on some of the files.
Yep. So anyways, this is going to be for MetaQuest. Yeah, you think it would be the Gundam Metaverse, but they seemingly just gave up on it.
Preferably that burning Gundam.
We got some cool kits out of it. But anyways, that's it. That's the Gundam news. One of these days we're gonna have really exciting Gundam news, guys. I promise you.
Witch Mercury ended, so we're back in mediocre land now.
Yep. I think we're gonna be in mediocre land longer than the last time.
I know, because Seed's upon us.
That Seed movie doesn't look great. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like I don't know. I don't want to call myself a Seed defender.
I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it.
I'm the guy that says Seed Destiny isn't that bad, but
okay, Project, get out of Soundout's body.
No, the thing is, Seed Destiny is bad, but it's not the worst ever. I've seen. I've
never rage quit another Gundam before.
You, Project.
I've said this ever since I watched Destiny. I was like, the biggest problem with Destiny is it's repetitive and boring.
Look, for me, my tier is as long as you're not wing and maybe you're angry or fall asleep, you're fine.
Yeah, because like I've watched other Gundam stuff that is, I think I like. There's so many other Gundam things that like people never experience because they're so obscure, and there's so many worse things than Destiny. You know.
Hey, I got a good one for you though, Soundout. Tell me you're not Canadian. Like, okay, so this is for anyone my age or older. Tell me you're not Canadian without saying you're Canadian. And if they say they like Gundam, Seed, and Seed Destiny, it's usually a Canadian sign.
It happens.
Like, I literally thought Easy Rider was Canadian because he likes Seed and Seed Destiny. Because most people didn't get to see Destiny in North America. You had to actually go out and buy the home videos. So I always forget. I'm like,
I saw it on Anime Network, and then, like I said, I rage quit.
Yeah, some people actually had a special, like a Comcast
demand
that actually aired it, but like we only got like maybe a third or a half of Seed, and then it just went poof.
Zeltrax, I hate to break it to you, but saying that you'd rather watch G Savior than trying to watch Seed Destiny is not that bold of a statement because G Savior is a 90-minute movie and Seed Destiny is a 50-episode show.
How about this, Soundout?
It's not that bold.
Is G Savior that bad?
G Savior is not even that bad.
It's not really.
It's just it's a late 90s Canadian sci-fi.
You know
is it just a meme to make? Is it just a meme to make fun of it at this point?
Like, what if
it is a meme to make fun of it? It basically has the same production quality as like Star Trek.
Well, what Soundout said about Seed Destiny is what I say about G Savior. Like, there's worse things.
There really is. There's worse things to watch. Like, Twilight Axis is worse, and it's a third of the runtime of G Savior.
Exactly.
Well, can we all agree that the Hello Kitty crossover is the best thing?
Oh, dude, that model
it's the best
kit
thing Sunrise has made in the last 20 years.
Pretty hard to find, ain't it?
It's like what are the best things Sunrise has made for Gundam? It's Turn A Gundam, then Hello Kitty, and everything in between is just okay. And everything since has been terrible. I mean, it's one way to conflate it, but like, the problem with Gundam is a lot of the shows are really good. It's just there's some really bad things, and Seed Destiny as that I wouldn't even put it in the bottom 5.
I mean, depending on who watches what.
Well, for me, like I said, I rage quit it. So
yeah, I don't blame anybody for raging quit. I'm not saying go watch Seed Destiny. I'm just saying like people are like it's the worst show ever made. Like have not seen truly terrible stuff.
I would probably watch War in the Pocket over Seed Destiny.
Again, that's 6 episodes versus 50.
I would too.
No. War in the Pocket on loop for the duration of.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, but
like Christmas Story. Why don't they put that all day?
Yeah. Hey, Counter 64. All right, time to go into
Oh
Blu-ray
my god!
news.
Imagine if Alphonse said, "Drink your Ovaltine."
Oh my god.
I know.
Drink your Ovaltine, and then his friends die.
It's like that guy who edited it's like the guy who edited the fucking thing from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer about putting the dolls and teeth and that over Bright Slap.
Yes.
I thought you guys say the scene of the "Why aren't you in elf practice?"
Exactly.
Yep,
Why
that's
you
the
have
one.
elf practice? That's exactly
it. Counter 64, we'll do a DC anime series tier list, just not today.
That's a long.
SSJ4 Jason brings up the truth of Seed Destiny. Seed Destiny has the biggest sin of killing Ultraman Nexus. That is the reason to hate Seed Destiny. Because as a show, it's just fine.
to the point
it's
where
fine and boring, but like it killed Nexus, and that's why we should hate it.
To the point where even it's their superized bitter to this day from the Blazar.
I mean, that is like 4 times Blazar has like side referenced like Nexus dying.
You know what's funny? It goes so that guys that hate boner goes so far that I remember freaking. I'm gonna bring this up. Yagi once asked, "Oh, since you like Japanese culture, you like Gundam?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Which ones are your favorites?" I'm like, "Well, good thing I don't like Seed and Seed Destiny." And he's like, "You made a wise decision with that one."
All right,
can I mention,
we're moving on
I
now.
Like that
We're moving on. It's already
sick.
6:30, and we haven't even touched the news. All right, let's get going. I can sit here and talk Gundam for hours, guys. You know this.
Let's talk Ultraman instead.
No, there's not even Ultraman news.
All
right,
I'll make Ultraman news.
Disc sales. We're talking about disc sales. Okay,
I'll be the news.
You could be the news if you can run the stream better than me. All right, disc news time. Ultra HD Blu-ray has always sold less than Blu-ray. Until this week. This past week, Ultra HD Blu-ray was 32.9% of the market share, Blu-ray was 29.9% of the market share, and DVD was 37.3% of the market share. This is incredible because this is saying that people that buy DVD are doing it for the price, and people that buy Blu-ray are doing it for the quality, and they're going more for 4K now as more 4K titles exist. So, good. These are good stats. These are good things. So, I'm glad about this because this helps us get more stuff on more formats. Because this DVD chunk shrinking is what I want to see. I want to see that shrink more, but this looks healthy. This looks healthy for the 3 formats to be about equal, as opposed to like DVD having half of it and then 4K and Blu-ray splitting the other half.
I'm really surprised Blu-ray is lower than like UHD is 4K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it's lower than 4K because you think it'll be less because 4K is more expensive.
You think, but people are choosing to purchase 4Ks over Blu-rays now. I think it's because more PS5s got out there, and I think that 4K prices came down a little bit. Because the thing is, this is units sold, not the individual price, and this was new titles, not past titles. So, yeah.
Yeah, 4K. Yeah, PS5s can run 4K TVs, right?
Yep. They can run 4K.
So I'm probably gonna pick up
Xbox Series too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up 4K Blu-rays now because my PS5 since I have PS5 now. Then
Spin Dash says people that know what Blu-ray is also know 4K is the better choice. Yeah, exactly what I think this tells us, right? Meanwhile, people that still call any disc-based media DVD. So that's basically, I think that's what's happening is that we're seeing that, and because Blu-ray is always going to be there because there's going to be Blu-ray stuff that isn't on 4K, right? And DVD will always still be there because there's DVD stuff that isn't on Blu-ray. So it definitely seems like to me that people are choosing 4K. The other thing too is there has been a ton, like we talk about on the news streams, there has been a ton of 4K releases in the last few months, which has contributed as well. Companies are doing 4Ks. And yeah, most of the time I've been noticing, because we're talking about price wise, I've been noticing a lot of things is like Blu-ray 30, 4K 35. Why not just spend the extra $5 and get the better quality, right?
More fun, exactly.
Yeah, like the price is getting really close now. So yeah, that's good news. All right,
It is kind of it's really nice to see. People always say, "Oh, the whole media is dead," but it's like nice to see the rise of it.
Yeah, it's
being pulled from PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we're
getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Because you think the reason why Homie is on the rise because people are fed up with streaming stuff now?
I think people are fed up with streaming for not just like streaming prices, but also streaming removing stuff and having to buy multiple streaming services. They'd rather just buy their stuff at this point. All right. Speaking of which, Netflix series Wednesday, the complete first season now has an Amazon pre-order. There is no date yet, but the full season is coming out on Blu-ray, which is yet another Netflix show getting a Blu-ray.
Out Netflix jail.
Yeah, it's out of Netflix jail, and I just noticed Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1, its 4K Steelbook is listed on Amazon, so I guess that answers the question where Warner Brothers 4K is going to be going to after... why is this rated NC-17, though?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh boy!
It is, and also like the only credited actor is Melissa Benoist. I don't think she's in the movie. Anyways, I don't know what's going on with this, and yeah, I also don't know why it's $48 because here's the Blu-ray. Here's the Blu-ray, right, and here's the 4K Steelbook. It's nice to see the 4K get the Steelbook.
Any spine?
No, I mean it's just Tempart with the logo
because it's Crisis. But I heard NC-17, and now I'm fine.
I'm very curious.
Up, man. I am like, yo, we gotta get anime. Oh, yo, bro, what?
I don't even know how you make Crisis NC-17.
Make
Power Girl titties.
Is Flash gonna become Bastard Skelly Boy?
I don't know. Anyways, I guess this is gonna answer the question: what's gonna happen? Oh, Spinda says surprises the X-rated parody version, right? At this point, 100 plus people already bought this. What the hell? Anyways, it does seem like
it's probably NC-17.
It does seem like everybody's following Paramount's lead of just selling steelbooks on Amazon or at all retailers now that Best Buy's dipping. So that's fine. I want to know how I'm getting an Aquaman Lost Kingdom steelbook.
They haven't fully dipped yet. Like my Best Buy during Black Friday still had like home media, but they're not gone.
Well, they're pulling out by the end of January.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Small dream. They really are going for Infinite Earths. There is a lot of X-rated DC movies out there, guys, that aren't official, but maybe they're gonna visit them. I don't know.
Hero were pretty good.
It's still weird that the most accurate live-action Hawkman and Hawkgirl costumes come from an X-rated parody.
That is actual. That is correct. That is
a
correct.
fact.
As well as a Katana one.
Yeah.
Which also featured Asa Akira.
Okay, I didn't know about that one. Anyways, moving on. Discotek has put up their January pre-orders. Nothing new, but this is just what's coming out in January. Lovely Complex.
Small Dream was like, honestly, it makes sense though.
Yeah. Spin Dash, Return to Suncoast, and embrace adult parody movies. Oh, Mohammed Faiz Danao said, he asked this earlier, so I forgot to circle back to it. Does this mean live action One Piece will be getting Blu-rays too eventually? Because Wednesday just did it. It's possible because so far with Netflix, the shows that are co-owned by somebody else have been getting out, like Sandman and Wednesday. And since like Netflix doesn't own One Piece, like it could get released.
Cowboy Bebop, the live action Bebop get
but that also was a complete and absolute failure.
Yeah, so
you notice how I mentioned Sandman and Wednesday. If it got a season 2, Netflix would be probably wanting to release it. So, all right, Discotek. Lovely Complex. This is a comedy about a short guy and a tall girl.
Mm.
Was this the one that got a new dub? Yeah, this is the one that got the new dub.
Yes.
Then we got Tachigui, The Amazing Lives of Fast Food Grifters. That was that really weird one.
Oh, hey, nice.
Yeah.
The one that's related to Kerbero Saga.
The last Urusei Yatsura TV series set.
And Urusei Yatsura.
Yeah. And then we've got Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha.
Nice.
That needed to come out.
The Fatal Frame live action film.
which I never knew existed, even though I knew the games.
Me too. Until they said that it existed, I didn't know it existed. And then Lupin the Third's Sweet Lost Night, which is the only one I'm buying from this month's stuff. And then Kukokami, the animation, or Kurokami. They wrote Kuko. So, is it Kuko or
like,
Kuro?
Kuro.
Why'd they write Kuko?
I don't know.
All right, Kurokami the animation. That's it for January, but that's the January releases. It's a nice recovery for me because December, I have too many discs in December.
Is that going to be a very big whole media haul video?
Yeah, and it may not include Indian Mando because Disney Movie Club's dead right now. I want my Indian Mando.
Well, like, do you pre-order? When did Mando get pre-ordered?
I pre-ordered it way back when I pre-ordered Loki and WandaVision, but because the site's been down, they haven't shipped anything since November 17th.
Okay,
yeah.
Kind of weird that they the site being down is combined with because
you can't even access customer service, which is why I'm thinking I think you can order stuff through the phone line. But I have not gotten a shipping notice because I haven't gotten any emails from them. I didn't get a shipping notice, and I haven't gotten tracking for Indy. And Indy comes out tomorrow, and I had Indy on pre-order from a couple months ago. So I don't know if they're processing orders because it kind of sounds like they aren't. And Mando comes out on the 12th, both seasons of Mando. But I haven't gotten charged for Indy either. So I don't think they're processing pre-orders currently. But speaking of physical media and why it's important, PlayStation is removing hundreds of Discovery shows that users already purchased. Which I gotta tell you guys, I can sit here on my my home video high horse here. Is a lawyer gonna do a class action lawsuit over this?
Yeah, no, this is not like a stream. Yeah, that's not a stream.
These are movies you bought.
Yeah, you bought.
Yeah.
You bought these movies. These are not like it's gone for streaming. You didn't own that. You just but yeah, you own
exactly.
These.
And so they're saying, you won't be able to access these shows because our contract ended. But are they providing refunds? Because you gotta people spent money on this stuff. Legitimately, and this is Discovery. This is like Mythbusters or any of those shows. Which, hey, David Zaslav at the news again. It's not Sony. I don't think it's Sony as much as it's David Zaslav. But the thing is that there is hundreds of shows that people have purchased on PlayStation that they'll no longer be able to access, and I think that they should be refunded for all of it. And if they aren't refunded, hey, a lawyer that knows how to do a class action lawsuit, get in on this because there's a lot of money to have this. This is ridiculous.
You saw Zaslav's response of canceling.
I did, and I don't feel like talking about it. All right.
God, it's just bad.
Disney Movie Club literally just came back online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw Spin Dash said people said they're logging in. It's working, guys. The site's back. I want to look. I'm just gonna before I log in. The page is back. Oh, good days. All right. You talk amongst yourselves about PlayStation or whatnot. I'm gonna check on my indie order.
Well, it's just I understand contracts expiring, but still, why? How does that work in terms of what is it are they gonna down snap from your download
You won't be able to it'll Thanos snap. You won't be able to access it. It won't be in your library anymore. It's not like when they take games off, but you can still re-download them or stuff. Like they said, these are going to be completely unavailable.
Wow, that's
because legs.
I'm assuming it's gonna be something if you had them downloaded on your system, are they still safe or would they remove that from your download?
Considering how always online PlayStation is these days, I would not be surprised if they just
because something I was thinking when PT for Silent Hills that got canceled. If you still had it on your PS4, you still could play. Just don't uninstall it.
Indian Mando are processing. Hooray!
Yay!
Get my Blu-rays. Thank you, Spin Dash, for letting us know about that. I'm very happy. I'm looking at all the memes here. Yeah, my order says processing, so I'm excited. Yeah, if you sign for Disney Movie Club, you get 4 movies for $1. If you're buying Disney stuff on disc, Disney Movie Club will save you a ton of money. I can guarantee it. They say my savings to date is $841.15.
Wow, it's not bad.
Yeah. It's because a lot of the time what they'll do is they'll run an offer where you get you buy one title at full price and the rest of your order is 50% off. So it's
that's nice. Because sometimes with those membership deals, they're not really great deals, but some are good.
How many years is that over? That's a good question. Actually, how long have I been ordering? I think I've only had it since my first order was.
Disney Movie Club.
Let me see. I'm looking for my first
Disney
order.
Movie Club Disney Movie Club's been a thing since at least
it's been
2008.
It's been around for 20 years.
All right,
my first order was May of 2021.
Because I remember seeing the Disney Movie Club thing back when on my
2008 was about when they started doing exclusives.
Yeah, because I remember seeing it on Up, my my DVD for Up and Cars and stuff like that. So
but yeah, the thing with Disney Movie Club is they require you to make 5 orders within 2 years, and they will offer a featured title every 45 days, and you either have to accept or decline that feature that featured title.
I know that's how the DuckTales movie was available on home media the first time.
And there's other exclusives on there like the Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. There's some of the animated movies that are only on there. So we're not suing Disney for the hack. I just hope that they also get that email thing straightened away.
I mean, that wasn't Disney's fault for the hack.
No, of course not. It's not Disney's fault. But it's amazing. Spin Dash was just talking about how the Rose Gundam got announced while we were streaming one time. I'm amazed we started this whole stream with Disney got hacked and then it's back.
He's psychic.
Anyways, no, I'm happy to see that my Blu-rays are processing because I was kind of worried. I really wanted my indie. Now, speaking of Sony contracts ending and Disney, real combo package for this story, guys. You're gonna love this. It happened yet again. Disney Plus has removed stuff without any heads up and notice.
Whoa.
It's all Spider-Man stuff. So
of course.
In the United States, they removed Spider-Man, the new animated series. That's the MTV one, and Spectacular Spider-Man.
That's the most need to rewatch that series. Gone. Great.
Canada lost the Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Spectacular Spider-Man, the 90s Spider-Man show. As well as Sony owns stuff for life, Iron Man, Rise of Technovore, Rescue Me, and Ghost Rider. United Kingdom lost Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Spectacular, Rise of Technovore, and Rescue Me. And Australia lost Homecoming, the Toby trilogy, the Andrew Garfield duology, Spectacular, the animated show, For Life, Technovore, Rescue Me, and Ghost Rider. So, what the hell?
Wait, they lost 90s?
They lost 90s Spider-Man in Canada and Australia, even though they own it.
What? Yeah, I was say they own that.
They own that one full stock, so I don't know what's going on with that. My only thought, I this is what I hope, but I don't know if the case, is if new animated series and Spectacular Spider-Man were getting removed, and then they'll be put back up in the proper episode order. But my problem here is not with Sony. My problem here is with Disney. Contracts.
We're not renewing.
No, the thing is,
not renewing.
Not even that. My problem is not anything to do with the contracts or these shows leaving the platform. My problem is the fact we find out these are leaving Disney Plus after they left.
Yeah.
Because if Disney Plus Informer wasn't so on it and looking around for stuff being removed, they did. This is the thing. I have never seen Disney Plus put out a list of stuff leaving their platform. They are the only streaming service to not announce ahead of time. They're already Netflix, gone. It's already too late. You can't go binge them now. They're gone.
Yeah, Netflix does that. I think Max does it. Yeah,
they does it even
every month. Max, Prime, Paramount, all of them have what's coming, what's leaving. Disney Plus doesn't. They just say what's coming.
Don't forget, sometimes Prime will just take stuff down without telling you.
They will, but they still put out a list, which is better than Disney, which is why Disney put nothing. They give you zero notice.
I think what's going on is because Disney, when it comes to Disney, they own everything. So why would, for some reason, they will keep everything on there. But since now they started to have other programs be on, we talked about Doctor Who, the Sandman, the Sandland anime is apparently could be Disney Plus worldwide. That's not it's only available on Disney Plus on certain countries like the Bleach Bleach anime and such. Like now, like they're making Disney Plus more of a just a normal stream platform.
So they need to start
now.
treating it like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think that's why they don't do What's Leaving, because they never had
nothing
to do that
should
before.
be leaving. Even though they Spin Dash mentioned the Marvel 616 documentary series, they threw that. They threw Runaways into a garbage bin for a tax write-off. There's some other stuff that has disappeared over time. Tron Uprising was gone for like 9 months for no reason.
Okay, it was?
And then they brought it back, and then it finally had the first episode included. But it launched at Disney Plus. 6 months later, it vanished. 9 months later, it came back. It was the weirdest thing, and that's happened before. MTV Spider-Man does have a complete DVD set and volumes. Spectacular.
And same with Spectacular.
Yeah, and Spectacular had a Blu-ray as well. I have both of those, but I don't know if they're in print. So,
and they're streaming on like probably other countries.
Other countries have them streaming. Now, if they pop up on Netflix or something next, then we know why that happened. But it's stupid. My biggest problem is not that they left the platform. That happens. Contracts end and whatnot. But they knew the contract was ending. So why didn't they tell us in advance?
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of things leaving us, Hope. The SH Figure Arts Clear Color Zero and Clear Color Titus are getting a Japanese release on P Bandai through P Bandai's lovely lottery system.
This is the monkey polish right here for you, Soundout.
So you can get it on P Bandai Japan, but you have to win the lottery to buy it. And unlike Lightning Collection Lottery, the chances are you're going to not win.
It's like it's that monkey. Oh, I just see it now. Man, sound like I really wish Bandai would make Clear Titus P Bandai also, not just Japan, not just China. The monkey.
This is like the second time with Clear Titus that it's been like, oh boy, like that happened twice now. That happened when he was first a China exclusive, and now it happened when now he's a lottery exclusive. I don't know, guys.
I think I just think
the original Titus's aftermarket price took a hit by a little bit, though. So
I'm starting to think Bandai is doing this on purpose for you specifically.
Yeah, I know. They don't want anybody to have Titus. They just want special people to have Titus. They're like,
why?
Because you win a lottery, then you get them. That's it.
Why do Bandai hate the monkey man, the muscle man?
Yeah, him and Fuma should have never been P Bandai. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
They're not forms. They're characters. They're actual separate oceans.
Also, Psycho brings up a good point. Why is there a Clear Zero? Because.
Zero.
All right, let's get on to some better figure arts news.
The only hope is Bandai will make a figure arts standard like Titus, but he's like the size of the Broly kits.
I mean, he doesn't have to be that big, but still, yeah. How is it easier to get Ultraman suit Jax figure art than Titus? All right.
Because it's
SH Figure Arts Shinkocho Seihoki, are you red? He costs 9,900 yen. He comes out in May. He's already been up for pre-order. Here's his full pictures. We talked about him before, but he looks pretty.
Looks nice.
I have no reason to buy him. He comes with a cannon. He comes with a cannon combo of the weapons instead of the armed on effect.
Does he come with his chomp or no?
No.
Oh yeah, because it's not like Hasbro where they'll include that, even though that doesn't make sense.
Well, they only did that with Dino Charge Pink, yeah. Toma, I think we'll get Taiga on Blu-ray at some point. It's got to happen eventually. Anyways, Wheels, you got any thoughts on Mr. Daigo?
Yeah. If you're gonna make us spend $100, you better give us the goddamn armed on and the main weapon. Damn it!
I'm surprised they include
Or just give us a gift set like they did. The Gaia add-on set.
I'm surprised he didn't.
Oh yeah, the back part of that handle should be down when in the cannon mode.
I'm surprised he didn't include the king armor from King Oger.
Well, that's a whole part swap. They don't want to put effort into the Sentai figure arts.
They don't, and it makes me mad.
I don't want to sound dour on this because I think it looks like a great figure, but I literally see no point in buying this because I know they're not going to make the rest of the team.
It's that classical. If you did not pick up before, here's your
if you wanted a nice figure art version, this looks great. But they made Gokai Red, but they didn't make anybody else. I'm still like Bandai is allergic to the colors blue, yellow, pink, and green.
Oh, just rainbow. Well, Santa, remember, Soletta and Miranine are just friends, so we know why there's no other colors.
Including that official Bandai art where they're holding a bouquet at their wedding, yes. Just friends.
Yep, just friends.
I have the lightning too, yeah, that definitely, yeah, no armed on, no double armed on, nor Dinos Grander. Yeah, they could have really decked this out, and I would have been like, oh, cool, I'll get this because it comes with so much stuff. But this kind of feels like they're like, oh, we need to make a Kyoryuger thing for the anniversary. That's what it feels. It feels obligatory. And I don't feel like they're going to make anybody else. I don't feel like they're going to make Death Ryuger, even though that's what we all want. You know, I don't...
Give me what I want, Mamoru Miyano!
Yep. Okay. Muhammad said, so how come Bandai releases SH Figuarts Zenkaiger, which has rainbow colors? Yeah, that's like the closest to rainbow colors we got.
Because he's human.
Because he's... Yeah, I know. We got 2 of the 3, like, humanoid... Zenkaigers, and I really wish we'd at least gotten Stacy. Hey, remember when we were playing that game a couple weeks ago at the Tamashi show, and we're like, oh, what's the chances these are going to come out? And I said with Aquaman, they're either going to put it out before the movie, or if the movie flops, they're never going to put it out. So anyways, he's coming out before the movie.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so here he is. He actually exists. He comes with alternate flowing hair, which is beautiful. I bet the hair and face swap works like indie, where it's just like you swap the head, then you just pick your face.
Bald.
Yeah, so he looks great. He comes with water effects, which I think are fun. It's like him swimming through the water.
Well, you can get this, and you get the McFarlane Seahorse.
Yeah, and then the water effects go on the Trident. See, the thing is, this is probably like the best Jason Momoa Aquaman that is going to come out until Mafex does it or something. It's your last chance at a figure art Aquaman. You either get it now or there's never going to be another. So, yeah, that's about it. All right, so, hey guys, you know we talked about Jada Toys Street Fighter and Storm Collectible Street Fighter. Did you guys remember there were figure art Street Fighter?
You talking for the cash grabs? Or talking for the cash grabs now?
They did these repaints of Ryu and Chun-Li. Now they're like, here's Guile.
Is he? I don't remember figure arts.
He never came out before. He's new.
Okay, so he's new. Okay, so they actually.
But he's also an Outfit 2 version for Street Fighter 6, so he's more classic.
Because they don't want to put too much effort. They want to make these evergreen.
The funniest part about this is this figure art went out for pre-order. And Jada Toys showed their Guile over the weekend at a convention. I couldn't get clear enough pictures to do a story on it. But Guile is on display at Jada's booth at a convention this past weekend, and it looks legitimately better than this.
That's the thing is, that's why it kind of these figure arts when they revealed the Chun-Li and Ryu. I understand it's for Street Fighter 6, but the fact that they're classic costumes get me. Okay, they clearly want to rival Jada, even though Jada still,
Jada is a third of the. No, Jada is a fourth of the price.
Price, yes. Yeah. So that's why you can't win it.
And this Guile face is awful. I've seen the Jada one.
Yep, that's better. Pretty horrifying.
Yeah, it looks pretty. No, it's not. It's not
Fortnite. Like if he was on Gumby or something with that.
It's not Fortnite Guile because his face has some wrinkles, not buttery smooth like Fortnite Guile. But still, like
horrifying claymation Guile
with string cheese hair.
That's right.
But like
yeah, LA Comic Con was where that. But here's another weird thing. I saw everybody talk about Guile. I couldn't find any news articles for Red King, so we're on a product page for Big Bad Toy Store.
Is the Mega? I forget. Is the Jada Toys Mega Man this month? They're coming out this month.
It's this month or next month. Yeah, next month. Next month is Mega Man. So there's that. Yeah, I really want to buy the Mega Man ones to support them, but if I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to get Mega Man and Dip. There's just too many toy lines right now.
But that's fine. I'm going full all in.
You go full all in so that I don't have to. But I'll get Mega Man. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Wave 4 of the Jada line is Sagat, Vega, and Blanca. All big dudes. I'm so excited. They're like, here's our beefy wave. I'm getting all the Street Fighter figures.
You'll be happy.
Yeah.
No, all the Street Fighter, like the Street Fighter Jada toys. If you
and then
guys
I'm
are
just
not getting
patiently
like,
waiting for details on their Cyberpunk Edge Runners figures.
yeah, I was gonna say, where is the Cyberpunk figure you're waiting the most on?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Red King, Figuarts Red King. He went up for pre-order as well. He's a beautiful corn boy. Look at him. Look at his beautiful face. It was funny because
Red King on a cob.
I was watching the first Dalek episode for Hey Say Doctor Who, and I told my mom afterwards, I was like, is this like when Red King shows up in Ultraman and it's just like, oh my god, look, a classic villain? And she was like, yes, it's like when Red King shows up in modern Ultraman. And I was like, okay.
I mean, you say that, but it's got, different scenarios, because that certainly is a sequel episode versus, oh, Red King's back.
yeah. It's the whole thing of Doctor Who is it's all one character. Fire Fury got back from Godzilla -1. That movie, man. We talked about it for so long, killed the stream earlier. And then also they recreate the funny photo where like Red King and Ultraman are taking buddy pictures together.
Yep.
It was weird though. Nobody reported on any site. Figsoku didn't have it. Dengehi Hobby, like they just they're like, oh yeah, that exists.
Must be like a shower drop announcement then.
It kind of was.
It was just up. It was you had to go to their website on Tamashi's Twitter.
Yeah, and Tamashi's Twitter didn't have I don't like using the Tamashi website because you want to see bandwidth die. Oh boy, Tamashi Twitter.
Yeah, Tamashi did it. They got it, and things happened.
Hey, Tokupunk also saw Godzilla -1. That was really good. Oh, Small Dream says Dalek the episode is more like when Zeton comes back in Max. Okay, I understand now. I get it now.
Yep.
Kyle says, "Oh, Jada. Apparently, the Jada Cyberpunk figures got updated. They now have a summer 2024 release. I cannot wait.
Nice.
I will be reviewing those even if nobody watches because for some reason nobody watched my Figma V review for Cyberpunk when it first hit, and then like
to be fair, that was based off the game.
Right? No, I was gonna say nobody watched it at first, and then I went back and looked at it, and it has a ton of views, like it just out of nowhere.
When did you post that review? Was that before the anime came out or no?
I think it was during the anime time frame because that figure got delayed for 2 years. It was horrifying. I had to wait so long for V. It was ridiculous.
I think that's the thing. It's not Edge Runner, so I think it wasn't into. I think the game didn't get notoriety into the new DLC came out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that video had like less than 500 views. It has over 3,500 now, and that was September of 2022, like right when they did the Edge Runners update. So yeah, it like blew up over time. Anyways, let's get back on track. SH Figuarts, Captain Marvel, looking like how Brie Larson feels reading the box office news. I feel bad for that.
You give me. Hey, look, you give me. No, I mean, as Amon
Vellani said, the box office is Bob Iger's problem.
Yeah, that's Bob Iger's territory.
Yep. Anyways, this looks fine. It's interesting. Her hair looks like Indy's hair, where it's like goldish.
Yeah, bronze. I mean, it makes more sense.
Bronze.
It makes more sense for Carol.
Yeah,
because it's all fire.
I like
binary.
Goose.
Is there you okay? Question.
Yes.
Do you think Hasbro should do or Hasbro should do like a giant pack of those cats because of the scene in the movie?
They should do a giant pack of those cats, and I'll provide the music. I'll make a short about it. Anyways, there's that. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I know. I saw Bob Iger's comment where he said the movie failed because there wasn't enough executives meddling, and I was like, Bob Iger, you're a piece of shit.
That's stupid.
I hate that.
There is a graph of a film's quality and how many executives were involved, and The Flash is a movie that had too many executives involved, and that was an awful movie. So, hey guys, do you like women? I like women. The SH Figuarts Commander Nago entry raise form and entry raise set exists. This is basically an entry form Nago. Look at her, ain't she adorable in that coupe? And then she comes with the heads for Lapo, Habuki, and that one chick that died in the episode she debuted in. So now you can get all of your writers together. Yeah. So that's $60. You get heads.
I mean, not bad. I mean, $60 for like getting every single female. That is every single female writer in the show, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, all the base ones, not like Baroba and stuff.
Yeah, but that's a good deal. I think
it's a good deal. I think actually it's a better deal than the guys pack. But I'm glad everybody loves women. Women are great. All right. We're out of figure arts territory. Let's get into the everything else news. Where are we at? Ultraman Blaza has another Ultra Monster Advanced release. That's the Valalon. He hasn't debuted yet. I don't know what his name is.
Is he gonna be the final villain kaiju or no?
Maybe. He comes with alternate head and tendril things.
Is he coming with the backpack for Garen, or that came with a different kaiju?
I think the backpack for Garen came with a different kaiju, right, Wheels?
I believe so. I haven't been following these weird toy lines.
Because I know the kaiju figures come with parts for Earth Garen.
Small Dream says Bandai's being very coy, but this is the final boss. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I figured it looks final boss.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's that. That was that, and that's all for Ultraman news. This is kind of how the news is this week. It's like, here's one piece of news. That's it for that franchise. Like I said, Hasbro kind of sat this one out though. All right, next up, I was surprised this went up for pre-order already. Memorial Edition D-Sword Vega, already up for pre-order in Bandai Japan.
Kind of surprised how quick it came.
Yeah, they were fast. Pre-orders went up on the 29th. It's not going to get a US release. Don't hold your breath. It's 900 millimeters, roughly 3 feet. It's got lights at the base where the mouth is. It's a full-size sword. It looks really freaking cool. So it does have the ability to close, and then you can open it with the little like jaw thing, which is just really, really cool. And it is 19,800 yen before shipping. So, keep an eye out. Chrome parts. Someone said chrome parts. I don't think it has any chrome. I don't think it has any diecast either.
Question: does it come with a 1 minute timer?
It does come with 3 BGM tracks, which is Deca Master Never Stop, the 100 people cutting sound effects. So yes, it does, and with Deca Master Never Stop in the background. Plus, I think it has the theme song, so you can recreate the 100 cut thing. Yes, this is cheaper than the Garo sword.
Well, because
it also has distinctive 25 lines for Deca Master, and it also has a Deca Red mode for the one episode he used it in. So it has all that.
That's actually really cool. They did cool in that episode. They didn't need to do that. That's actually really cool.
I kind of want it, and I'm tempted to get it. The Garo sword was like closer to $300. This is closer to $200.
I'm just waiting for people to have actual sword fight with all these tropical weapons.
I have one sword so far, which was the Ryu Soulken, and I'm gonna get the Boppet sword because I know there's a Memorial Edition coming after this week's King Oger. So this is tempting. I'm tempted. We'll see. We'll see if I end up getting this. This one being cheaper. It's much cheaper than the Garo sword. It's like $150 cheaper than Garo. So I'm like,
which is frustrating. Because I want the Garo Kin.
I think I want the Garo Kin more, but it's a D-Sword Vega.
I do want this also because the Sword Vega is one of my favorite.
And I'm like, okay, cool. So Memorial Master License next, right? You made the sword.
Okay, I mean, would that be a 2-pack with Swan? You think that should be a 2-pack with Swan?
It should be. I thought it should have been a 2-pack with Swan back when Artisan was doing 2-packs, and then that just never happened. It was just a single master license. I want a Swan. I'm not getting the King Lance because I don't think it's that great of an item, and the shipping's just too much.
What's the King Lance again? I'm blanking.
It's the power up for King Oger. It's like a crown and a lance that connect together.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
I don't remember how much the Memorial Ninja sword was. I didn't care about Dawn Brothers when it got announced.
You think they're gonna do a Memorial Tiltonite sword? Or Ultra Replica Tiltonite? Have they done any of the role play stuff for Ultra? Oh, the Ultra Caliber. Yeah, right.
The Ultra Caliber, but that's because it's a transformation item. The Ultra Replica doesn't usually do weapons except for the gun thing for Nexus, which they didn't reissue. I don't know. Maybe they will do the Tiltonite sword. I'd be more into the Tiltonite sword. Buteki, I just wanted to know where the sound was. I didn't actually want to buy the crown thing. I just need to know where I need to pull the sound from for a later future project idea. Anyways, Super 7 Ultimate's Godzilla -1 got announced to be released sometime between now and the next 6 years.
You need to be better than the monster art because I heard not good things about the monster.
The monster art is terrible, pretty bad. I think this looks better. Super 7 has the benefit of less articulation, meaning less parts, which means less things that can go wrong. He is this big old chunk boy, and then an open mouth head. So I like it. I'm probably not going to buy it because I just don't buy Godzilla figures because of all the other stuff I collect. But I
want a Godzilla figure, but I need to pick up which design do I want to be like, because I probably just could pick up one. I can pick up multiple.
I have a GMK NECA Godzilla, and I don't think I bought a Godzilla since that GMK NECA one because that's the thing.
I just had to pick which one I want. Like mine's one's up there, but like I do kind of want to pick out either like the late Heisei or like late Showa designs.
Yeah, like pick one you like. I really love GMKs.
I think it's one of those days where it's like they're so expensive, so I just need to pick one, and that's it. That's my Godzilla for my whole life.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Ryan. Wait for Hiya Toys.
What's the scale for those? That's the problem. What's the scale for those?
So Hiya Toys, they're roughly around 7 to 8 inches, and roughly around 7 to 8 inches.
8-inch. I got 8-inch Godzilla is not bad.
I was gonna say the next time I'm back at my dad's place, I can show you my Hiya Godzillas.
Because Godzilla
around 6 or 7.
They're never gonna have an in-scale Godzilla because you're the Godzilla for your action figure collection.
Yeah, exactly. Real quick, and they made Combinator Kalo in the head pack in entry form set already, and that's all the Kalo they're gonna make. That's just Bandai.
So with the female entry body, can you use the armors from the other no because they're male proportion? Yeah,
it's the waist joints are different. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, so you just have to hope that if they ever do female versions of
the other armors,
because Lapo's was her main one was zombie, right? When she was
zombie and boost.
They need to make one zombie and boosting. I think they really just need to do those two.
All right, moving on. G.I. Joe time. Super 7 announced they were doing G.I. Joe O-ring style figures. So anybody that's been like, oh, I want O-ring figures, pay up, because if this doesn't succeed, it's never happening again.
So this is for that new Cobra.
So it's part of the Cobra mothership. They're going to be including 2 more figures in the base package: an O-ring and a reaction of the Viper Gunner. They moved it out of a tier into the base package. The O-ring line is going to be its own retail line in fall of 2024. It is going to include. They're going to be kicking off with characters from Sunbow, Deke, and the 80s comic. They're not trying to remake the original line so much as just add in characters that didn't exist in the original line, which I think is super smart.
So can I ask something about O-rings? Because O-rings I always hear. O-rings I know people are nostalgic about but isn't the problem with O-rings is don't they deteriorate over years unless they perfected that later on?
Hasbro's recent O-rings, like for the Sky Striker and all that, those were good, and they've actually improved the quality. The thing is that even with the vintage O-rings, because O-rings are a commercially bought thing you can get from a hardware store, and because these things were assembled with screws, the biggest problems with G.I. Joe and fragility come in elbows and thumbs. Because actually fixing the O-ring is like a 5-minute process
not that hard.
At best.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah.
You just have to like open it up, put in, and swap out the O-ring, put a new one in, and you're good to go.
It's not like Masters O-rings where once that's impossible unless you get third party
it's almost impossible to fix Masters stuff because of the O-rings and the rubber band stuff. G.I. Joe O-rings super easy to fix up, So, but yeah, Super 7's gonna be doing O-ring stuff. I'm gonna keep an eye on this because if they're doing comic stuff, there's some comics characters I want for my old vintage Joes to hang out with. So
are O-rings
all right? And then Hasbro's only piece of news this week is that on Thursday, December 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern will be the G.I. Joe fan stream for the end of the year with reveals. There's been some leaks. I left the leaks off the news because they're probably going to get shown at this thing. So that's G.I. Joe time. Anybody got thoughts on G.I. Joe time?
Are O-rings more
I just say this McFarlane time's coming. I gotta load up pictures.
By the way, I hear you, Ryan.
Is that all from everybody? Okay, cool. We're just going to keep moving on.
Well, Ryan was asking a question.
I dropped connection. I have no idea.
Sal, can you hear us?
Okay.
I don't think he can hear us.
Sal, do you hear? Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
I was wondering.
Okay. That explains it. I finally understood why I couldn't hear you guys. Guess what I bumped on my headset?
Okay, I was asking a question. You were responding. So
I bumped the audio dial on my headset, and it turned everybody down.
Okay. Can you hear us? yes, we hear.
Anyways, I was asking, are O-rings like better than ball joints for GI Joes? Like, is there like a major like reason why
ball joints you have to like do a lot of work to fix? But
do O-rings get better range? That's the thing I always wonder.
Not really, because they kind of snap back into a certain position because of
because the only GI Joes I ever got as a kid that's like the small scale, like the old were the Rise of Cobra era figures, which I think use just ball joints for their legs. So I never really experienced an O-ring figure, so like so that's why I asked.
It's really interesting to see how like such an old engineering trick can actually work really well for a figure.
Well, I think it helps that the O-ring is a universal like product. It's not so those you have no fear of that going. Like you can pick up an old GI Joe from like that's probably badly damaged at a yard sale and repair it easily.
Yeah, they're like the most repairable figures I think of vintage toys.
Like stuff like that. Like that's why I understand.
The biggest problem is the thumbs. If the thumbs break, you're
yeah, because because those are brittle because of the you put the gun in there.
That's like the modern O-rings Hasbro did. The thumbs were like a softer plastic. So. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Because apparently I just turned off you. I just muted you guys on my headset. I was bumped it wrong.
I think that's it.
All right, McFarlane time. There's a Bizarro and Bat-Zaro 2-pack based on the Batman Superman comic with art by Ed. It's the Ed McGuinness style.
I love the Bizarro. The Bat-Zaro.
Hey, Ed McGuinness.
I love the.
Yes.
I love the.
Yeah, I love Ed McGuinness' stuff.
The Bat-Zaro's like you could not remove the outline for the.
Oh no, that's accurate. That's accurate.
That's accurate.
Yeah, he rips the Bat logo up and flips it upside down.
Okay, because I saw that, I was like, I wasn't sure, like that, like, I was like, is that intentional?
Because that's a newly sculpted chess piece, so it's an intentional thing. Yeah,
like I know it's the Dark Knight Returns mold for both of them, but I wasn't sure. Like, I saw the Bat logo. I was like, did they just took the Bat logo off and glue it upside down?
Yeah, no, because I remember like he did. It has been like a long time since I read the book, but I remember him like ripping the symbol and putting it upside down.
Okay, because I saw people like you didn't give her the access to that thing.
I do think it looks better than the DC Classics Bat-Zaro.
Well, it's the advantage of them using the smart them to use the Dark Knight Returns mold because
we had a Dark Knight Returns mold, but they weren't allowed to use it in the subscription line because they were sharing it with the Masters of the Universe or something. It was such a weird time.
Yeah,
I need to do the history of DC Universe Classics sometime. That line is beautiful and horrible all at the same time. I own every figure, but
this bug creator Spock did get interview for that video. Then,
oh god, I kind of feel like I just want to make it and then see if like Scott Knight responds. Be like, here, give me this, and this. No, I would love to do more about that line because I don't know, did he stop doing the commentary? He used to do like wave breakdown commentaries until he stopped working on the line. I think he finished. But anyways,
I think he finished his run. That thing.
Superman that smiles.
This is the perfect classic. This is the perfect classic Superman I've been waiting for. Like only thing I don't like is that
belt because it's using the Page Punchers mold. But
I mean, it's easy to swap the undies on these figures, so it really bugs you that much. You're gonna swap it, but like I like the more bulkier. Like I think Superman the Effective was the first one that used that mold. I didn't mind it at all because I like my more bulkier Superman, but like this is literally like the best. Classic.
Someone said it looks like Superman when he crossed over the Legion of Superheroes in the 70s, and I was like,
he does.
He does.
And also, he doesn't like his. I don't mind some of the smiling, other smiling Clark heads, but this is the least Shrek looking one of all of them.
Yeah,
human Shrek.
I definitely want more smiling Supermans. The Mezco had a head that looked kind of smiley, and I like that. He's got a bit of a smirk.
To me, a smiling Superman face should be the default Superman. Yes. That's always going to be my opinion.
I don't think Warner Brothers agrees, though, because I feel like it's like almost a...
I know, right? They want him to suffer.
Yeah, it feels like a mandate, like the no guns thing. Like, no guns, no smiling Superman, and then every once in a while someone tries something, and they're like, look, it's not technically a smile.
It is. God.
And then lastly, Disco Nightwing. The 90s
Oh,
version.
yeah, I love it. Disco collar.
Only problem I have is that the disco collar is painted.
Yeah, no, it's because using the classic hero mode. I'm just calling it the one that
the base body
the Blue
they've
Beetle.
got now.
Yeah, so but still, thanks for getting it. Will you come with?
Does he have the ponytail though? Because I can't see the ponytail in this angle.
I don't. The superpower one was a straight repaint. This is a new head sculpt, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the ponytail.
He better have the
on
ponytail.
This one. Will he have his sticks this time?
Well, he shouldn't have sticks at this time.
Oh, you're right. He didn't have his sticks during this time. Right?
Here's the fun fact about Nightwing. The classic default Nightwing costume, the black with the blue logo, that didn't exist until 1998. There's a solid.
It
debuted in New Batman Adventures.
You're about to say, is that one of those the New Batman Adventures event that suit design? Then
the New Batman Adventures was what debuted that classic Nightwing look that we see now.
Huh, that's interesting. I mean, it really shows how much influence the anime series has with the rest of the comics.
Because in the 90s, that was in the 90s. In the 80s, he had the plunging neckline, like circus look.
Disco, good old disco color.
The real disco.
I love. You ever seen that Batman Wayne Family Adventures issue where they make fun of that costume? I love that issue. I love that issue.
But yeah, no. So the thing is, like that classic black suit Nightwing that we always see did not exist before 1998.
Is that the same time Harley came to the comics?
I think so. It was about the same time. They're just like, let's bring popular things over. Livewire was a couple years after that. But yeah, the animated series was that debuted the classic Nightwing look that we love.
Is there anything else, or are we done?
NECA TMNT. The Last Ronin. I think these figures are going up on the NECA store first, but there's Leonardo from Last Ronin.
Leonardo Splinter are the new ones because I know Karai and Raph were announced beforehand.
And there's Raph, but this is a different Raph. This is a final. They call him First to Fall Raph.
Oh, that's dark.
It's dark as heck. He comes with arrows and blood.
Well, that's kind of spoilers for the Last Ronin.
I think they just stopped caring about spoilers at this point.
Hey, if you're already deep in this line, you already know.
Yep, I love how there's a leg option to put an arrow through his leg, and then we got Splinter. I got my Last Ronin and I called it good. I want the new Turtles from the sequel, but
the new characters.
Yeah, so those three they're going up on NECA's store.
I kind of hope they make a normal Karai eventually because Mirage Karai eventually.
Yeah. And then the Usagi Yojimbo box set will go up pre-order directly from NECA tomorrow at noon Eastern. So if you're wanting,
I kind of wish this box. My problem with this box set is I wish it went with more Stan Sakai's art style and not just. My
problem with this box set is that it's a box set.
Yeah, I feel like let's have one. So I make these individual figures at least or 2 packs. I kind of because they probably it's easy to use the 80s Usagi, but that's not this is definitely a comic pack, so I kind of wish they modern.
They're using the cartoon Usagi as the basis. That's it. That's the news.
All right, I'm gonna head off now. So
see you later, Ryan. We're not gonna stick around too much longer later. I'm
just follow me. Follow me at Darko643 on YouTube and Twitter. You want either DM me on Twitter or DM me on Discord on the Soundout Discord protocol. Have a nice night, everybody.
See you, Ryan. My favorite Casey Jones is the 1990 movie. I know it's like such a basic bitch answer, but I don't
Elias Koteas is pretty good, man.
Exactly, he's great. He's the best. I like him a lot. I like pretty much every Casey Jones. Rise of the TMNT spoiled me with Muteki, I spoiled a TMNT comic that has product and that came out like 2 years ago. And I didn't even spoil everything. Just that Raph was the first to die. So the whole premise is that 3 of the turtles are dead, so process elimination. Favorite black suit, spectacular. I think we're ready to wrap up though. We've been going. I was gonna try to end on time today, and then all that. That
was OBS.
I think I'm gonna switch off Chrome and see if that'll help. If I run a different browser, we'll try that next week. We'll see. But thank you everybody for coming this week, despite our problems with literally everything. So
kind of nuts.
Yeah, I'm tired. I want to go. I still need to edit my Blazor review today. I'm going to get it done. But I hope you guys enjoy the videos this week. Kaus, tell them where your stream is and stuff.
Yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Soundout will join me on Twitch. Fighter Kaus, twitch.tv/Fighter Kaus. I'll put the link there. I'll be playing King of Fighters 15 and talking more stuff like the GTA 6 trailer just got revealed because it got leaked and Rockstar said, screw it, here it is, officially.
I love when that happens. I love when companies just
I'll even put it in our Discord.
Yeah.
Right? Well, dang, all right, shoot.
You're like, all right, fine, it's out there. Yeah.
And Wheelchair 21 is on Deafen, so I guess you could plug for him.
You can find Wheelchair 21 on Twitter at Wheelchair 21. You can also find Hero Club at hero-club.com for all kinds of goods, new stuff, including news and interviews, and an interview coming soon that I have to edit, which is why it hasn't happened yet. But you guys check that out. You can find me, of course, everywhere down below. Come join the Discord, join the channel memberships if you can. We'll see y'all next week. I need a nap and to get a Blazor review done. So see y'all next week.